Hello and welcome. These are horse racing selections for Saturday, the 2nd of November. I'm Flatcapcallum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Right, I'm in the morning studio. Okay, so what we got? For Saturday, 2 Yankees. I got 5 horses at Del Mar, the Breeders' Cup, 3 others in the UK. So put it together as 2 Yankees, 2 of them at Del Mar in the same race. Some Breeders' Cup stacked, and only 3 this afternoon. Well, 2 this afternoon and 1 at Southwell. So that is it. It's 23 stakes. So it's up to you what you want to do with it. How did we do on Friday? Well, we carried on October into the 1st of November, didn't we? So it wasn't great. I'll do the review. We'll get on with the Saturday tips, selections, whatever you want to call them, thoughts, darts, and then we'll do the Tipster League. So, and a couple of bits on the Tipster League because we've made a couple of adjustments, including the time of entries, 1:30. So we started off on here on Friday. I said if one of the main protagonists underperformed, which they did, that would be the one that picks up the pieces. That did not. The 125 to 1 shot did, so no good. That looked like it ran like a 13-year-old horse that shouldn't have been put out. That finished third. Unfortunately, there was a non-runner in the race, and therefore we only got first 2 on the race. And Vixen ran credibly. It just got a bit caught wide going out on the final bend. It was 6th. Needed 4th. But it wasn't a million miles away at 50 to 1. But that would have been all right. So no good. And then we'll do the detail of that on Bet3. I mean, I've said it before. It was like someone at Dundalk had some sort of like harpoon gun and just shot at the horses at the start. Blew the start and did what he did the other day and went really wide. And like stupidly wide as well. Like if you actually watch the race, the jockey kept it out much wider than it needed to be, and then tried to sort of come up wide and on the rail. Never happening. That blew the start. That one got massively backed into 3 to 1 and was another case of a horse that got well backed in that didn't really perform. That ran with credit came from a mile back because that did blew the start, but actually maybe at Del Mar got more of a chance. So we got a couple of quid back. I think it was, 24 on 255 back. So not a great day at all. 2 Yankees I've got. I mean, I've had a lot of advice from people about what I should be doing, carrying on, or the comment that tickled me yesterday was, I think it was Steve said, when you do go back to what you used to do, just fire out 7 lucky 15s for Saturday. Could have done, but no, I've just gone with the 2. So actually, I didn't find a lot in the UK, so I'm happy with the 3 I've got. The annoying thing about on a Saturday morning is the prices go up and down all like that yo-yo. So you're trying to make a judgment call about what's the right horse, and then you go and look and it's got in by 8 points or something stupid. So I've got to where I've got to. It's 2 Yankees, it's 23, and this is it. So I've got the 217 Newmarket Sterling Knight. And these are all 2 stars, coincidentally. Sterling Knight, best piece of form was winning course and distance handicap on similar ground. Different time of year, so that would be a question mark for that one. But 9 to 1, I thought was a fair enough price. It comes out 2 stars. Sterling Knight's in. 345 Ascot, 2 for gold. Ascot specialist. Whether you look at the weight, it's not really coming down the handicap, but it runs competitively more or less more often than not. Ascot. 2 for gold's in. 18s, good price, 2 star. 520 Southwell. I'm taking my chances with another Scott Dixon, Kieran O'Neill combination, but it's a really good price at 40 to 1 the other side. Basement grade handicap there, but it's only 9 runners and absolutely has got form to be involved at the end. I mean, it seems to do slightly better in fillies only handicaps, but it has got form. The other on non-fillies, it's not non-fillies, mixed, but a bit inconsistent that way. And then 821 Del Mar, really like that race from a betting point of view, and I found 2 I was happy with. So we've got Sugarfish here at 2 star, 14 to 1. I think the market's not quite right on that race the way I read it. So I'm saying that the front three of the market aren't going to be the front three home. I'm going to try and find something to squeak in there. So Sugarfish 14-1, 25p each way Yankee, a pound win single Sterling Knight, 75p each way singles on those three. No bookie advice on the basis that they're all standard term races. So all of these races don't have extra places with any bookmaker as far as I can see. So they're just 3 places across the board. £11 is the bet. And that is bet 1. And then the full Del Mar one, you can see the price change on that one. Bet 2 is this, Del Mar. So I'm doing what I did last year. So last year on the Saturday, I picked 4. And one of them was in not one of the non-grade 1 races. And I got the same situation here. Because last year, I look back, it was all right last year. So 4 horses I picked. We had a win and a place, and the place was the biggest price placed horse of the night, and the winner was the biggest price winner of the horse of the night. It was 33-1 place, or 50s in places, and then 11-1 back to 10-1 winner. Because last year Breeders' Cup, it was all a bit of a favourites fest. So I've got these main 4 here. I think it's a grade 3, not a grade 1. Not all bookies have priced it up, so some of you might be forced to take SP on that one. But yeah, uncorked 28s, 33s is available in places. I think that was worth putting in. And then it is coincidental, but those 3 are the 3 races on ITV Racing, but they're the 3 races I liked best from a betting point of view. So 8-21, and the other horse I've got in there, I'm going to Big E, Honor de Lady 50-1, inconsistent but it's got form to frame. And then we've got 901. 901 Gold Phoenix 40-1. There was a few in there that I like. There was a potential for a combo double there, but the others have shortened up a bit too much. So I'm left with Gold Phoenix, and those 2 did come out 3-star because there's so much value in the each way price, not the win price. The each way price is where the value is. Gold Phoenix 40s, and then finishing off in that city. It must be the City of Troy race. It's an each way chancer there. Sierra Leone comes out 1-star, 11-1. So we've got 25p each way Yankee, 75p each way single and uncorked. 2 £1, if you read that hieroglyphics, 2 £1 each way singles on them 2, and a £1 win single on Sierra Leone. It's more of an each way play, to be honest, but at that price with the place terms, I didn't really want to do each way on the single. I'm happy that it's there in there. So if you want to maximise place terms, because there's a couple of races, the bottom 2 it's 4 places, these 2 are 3, but these 2 are 4. You want 365, Paddy, Betfair, Unibet, Betfriend, Betway. Again, for like the other day, Sky Bet is not one of the best ones for this bet. 365, Paddy, Betfair, Unibet, Betfriend, Betway. £12 is the investment on that one. Those are my 2 Yankees. You feel free to put whatever you like, feel free to share it in the comments, whatever you like. Tips League. So Tips League, 1:30, finishes at 1:30. No entries allowed after 1:30. There are 13 races you could play. That's the most we've done as far as I can remember. 5 at Ascot, 4 at Wetherby, 1 at Down Royal, and then I'm going to include the 3 evening races. If the whole thing was on like last time at the Breeders' Cup, I wouldn't, but 3 evening races, so you've got some stuff to think about and play with. There's not much in the way of big chunky big field handicaps, so yeah, people will have to be shopping around and having a little look. So if you want to enter, you have to reply to the Tipster League comment. You have to reply to the Tipster League comment. The Tipster League comment. Reply to that, not just the video. Got me? Has to be a race on ITV Racing that is listed in that comment. Maximum 10 points. No more than 3 horses. No decimal places. No multiples. Please write it in the way that I've suggested. So you can actually see what the time and the meeting is. Like, I think there's a lot of work goes into this Tipster League, particularly Stephen doing all the stats behind. The least I can ask is just write it out clearly. Write the time, the race, the horse, the amount. That's all we need you to do. That's all it is. It's basically what you do when you go into a betting shop and write a betting slip out. So if you can achieve that, I think you can enter the Tipster League. Obviously it's free. It's a bit of fun. And we will see where we get to. My plan is, I think I might have a little play for Sunday, and I think I might have a little play for Monday, and then like I said yesterday, I think I might consciously take a couple of days away, unless something miraculous has come. Just because it's just helpful from a mental side of it, just clearing your head, because it just plays on your mind too much. And I don't want to sort of spend my time not making videos, just sort of thinking about videos and thinking about horses and stuff like that, because that's no way to live your life. So I will see where we get to, but I'm expecting a small interest for Sunday and a small interest for Monday, and then I'm thinking I probably will skip Tuesday and potentially Wednesday at this juncture. All right, that's me. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.